Hey, big fan, this is Tevra. We're going to let everybody get in for a few more seconds before we get started. We are here in Washington Township at a Habitat for Humanity build, which is a really fabulous duplex. So we're going to get into intros and everything in just a second. Going to let you guys roll in here as Instagram gives you the notices. Yeah, we're on a field trip today, so this is a lot of fun. Yay, we like field trips. We're tired of seeing my kitchen, so so let's let a lot more people kind of roll in as we get started. But we're here in Washington Township, which I've never been here before. I think I have it confused with maybe Maywood. I thought it was right behind the mall.
Okay.
And so when it kept telling me to go further, I was just like, where am I going exactly? I'm not really familiar with this stretch of the county, but it's good to branch out, come out of my little North Jersey little bubble where I live. So we're meeting some new friends today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're actually a little bit late, and that's my fault. So we are here at a Bergen County Habitat for Humanity, and you guys can't really see me. Let me adjust it a little bit. We're going to actually tour this home. It is a Habitat for Humanity built duplex?
There's one duplex and one ranch.
Okay. And we are here with Maureen Cameron, the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity, and our friend from Lakeland Bank,
Yes.
Roxanne Camejo. Come a little bit closer. So, ladies, tell us about your involvement with these projects. I know you're the head of the board now.
Yes.
Go girl.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourselves. Come a little closer, and before we get started with this tour.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be very quick. First off, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day. Thank you all for your service. I am the board chair for Habitat for Humanity of Bergen County. I'm excited to be here along with our executive director, Maureen Cameron. This is one of the projects that we completed for seniors and veterans. And I want to thank everyone for joining us, and Bergen in Color, thank you so much for having this event with us today. And I'll take it away, Maureen.
So again, I will echo Roxanne in Happy Veterans Day. It's a very important day. And to thank you, Tevra, for having us. We're so excited with our partnership with Bergen in Color. I am the Executive Director of Habitat Bergen. We are an affordable housing nonprofit organization here in Bergen County, and we've been building homes for more than 26 years.
Awesome. So one of the reasons why we got partnered up is because of Roxanne, because Roxanne is cheering us on that we wanting us to be great. So one of the reasons why we partnered up, and I'm off camera, but it's okay, you guys see me enough, is because we want to expose the Bergen and Color family to all of the resources that are here in the area that are available that we don't really get to hear much about. And we want you to take advantage of it. We want you to apply, we want you to participate, we want you to volunteer, we want you to help, we want you to donate and give and all that good stuff. But you won't be able to do that if you don't know that it exists. So one of the reasons why we are here is to show you tangibly, this is a beautiful home that we're standing in right now. And this is the product of a community effort. So can you tell us a little bit about how a building like this comes to be?
Sure. Our work at Bergen County has focused mainly on working with local municipalities. They help us by donating land, and in some circumstances working with their Affordable Housing Trust Fund. But as many people know, New Jersey has actually some of the strongest affordable housing laws in the nation. And so we're working with local municipalities and helping them achieve their goals and their obligations. So we work with the municipality, we take possession of the property, and then through a lot of hard work in fundraising, as well as some funding from the government through the home grant, the Bergen County Home Grant, thank you, Rob Esposito. And then we do a lot of corporate partnerships. So through individuals, and corporate partners, we build the home with a lot of volunteer labor. So the whole community gets involved. We encourage the people right in the local community to get involved. And it could take a while because we do it a little bit less traditionally. And so when we begin identify a property, we then identify the type of household or homeowner family that we want to partner with.
Okay.
We like the home to sort of match the size.
Okay.
So this is a 2-bedroom home. We're really looking at it.
This is and actually, while you talk about the size of the home, we're gonna start walking and looking at it. Okay.
So
All right. Let's walk and talk. Let me turn this around so you can see. Go ahead. How truly big this home actually is.
A 2-bedroom home. We're looking for a household of 2 to 4. Washington Township, in their fair share plan, has identified that they want either a veteran family or a senior family to live here.
Okay.
This is a ranch-style home with 2 bedrooms. Beautiful kitchen that we installed with them.
Roxanne's doing the dance with me. You could do our Vanna White and just. Here's the
Thanks to our
kitchen.
partnership with Samsung, who donated all of the appliances
Oh,
in
nice.
all 4 units,
Uh huh.
as well as they have corporate team builds out, and they supported us as well financially.
Great floors. Really
So we
nice.
identify a family through a recruitment process. They fill out an interview, they attend an open house, we go through the interview, and in a perfect world, we usually have several families where then we will announce the winner through a lottery.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's all affirmative marketing. And at that point, the family then agrees to be our partner family.
Okay.
And so they're going to buy this home at an affordable price, permanently deeded as an affordable price, not a fair market value of the home.
Okay.
And then we sell it to them through a 30-year interest-free mortgage.
And to put a pin in that, I think that's an important point because people automatically assume that Habitat just gives people houses like with a big bow on top, and they help people get housing, but they're paying to live there like anybody else. So can you kind of just elaborate on that a little bit more so people can understand?
Sure. So the partner family, they agreed to helping build the home. It's 400 hours of what we call sweat equity. Sweat equity is really their down payment, if you will, on the home. It gives us the opportunity to get to know the family. And for people who build their own homes, many times they say it was a very moving experience.
Yeah.
They connected with the ground and the bolts and all of the things that made the house, and it's deeply personal. So they commit to 400 hours of sweat equity.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then at that point, we sell the home over the 30-year mortgage term, and we support the family into the future because they do become part of the Habitat family.
Awesome. Tell us about this mock-up really quickly.
So this is our home that we have, we're laying the foundation on Friday. It's 95 Sand Road in Westwood. It is also going to be for a veteran family.
Okay.
So we will begin recruiting for that family shortly. Everyone can check our website, habitatbergen.org, where we will advertise when we will begin the recruitment process.
Okay.
Which will be sometime in the near future.
Okay.
And then we'll go through the interview process and get that family identified so that when we start framing and doing all the other work, the family can come out and help build their home.
Cool. So
If I can add a little something. Also, just to mention that we do have different committees here at Habitat. One of the committees that goes through the process of the selection is called the Family Selection Committee, which is composed of volunteers.
Awesome.
Also, we have different family support committee who supports the family once they've been given the home, and they walk them through the process of understanding home ownership, financial planning, and it's very helpful. And it's different individuals who take time out of their lives to come in and volunteer on a monthly basis. Our board also, and thank you to board members out there watching for your support and for continuing to be part of our working board and supporting our staff. And our staff in our Westwood office, thank you so much for all the work that you guys do.
Awesome. So, before you walk off, so Maureen mentioned corporate and organizational sponsors and partners. So tell us about Lakeland Bank and your role in something like this, in a project like this.
Yes. So Lakeland Bank, along with several other financial institutions support Habitat for Humanity of Bergen County because of their mission to build affordable and decent homes for hardworking families here in Bergen County. So we support them on an annual basis. We sponsor some events. Just recently, they had a do-it-yourself women's event last night, which was successful.
Nice.
The women felt empowered to now understand the process of tires and all that. So we do a lot of events to connect with the community, but also to connect with corporate sponsors that might want their staff to do a team build.
Yeah.
Although
I've done one of those.
the concern about COVID right now, we have taken strict measures to make sure that everyone is safe. And I'll allow Maureen to kind of go into that a little bit.
We usually welcome up to 10 people on a team build on site. We're reducing that to 5.
Okay.
We don't have a crystal ball, but at this point in time, we still can welcome volunteers on site.
Okay.
Framing will be the first volunteer activity available in Westwood, and that'll begin in a few weeks.
Okay.
Framing is naturally socially distanced when you're swinging
Yeah.
the hammer. You need to be far apart. But no, that volunteer connection is very, very important.
Yes.
And the corporate team builds, employees love to come out and spend a day bonding with one another.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of times outdoors. And we support them and we make it a very enjoyable activity so that they come out. We charge nominally for those team builds because we pay for someone to be on site.
Like a supervisor.
Site supervisor who makes sure that everyone keeps safe. We also have insurance costs, but those team builds also allow us to develop a relationship with the corporations. Larger corporations have foundations and have other funding opportunity, and they want to give back to the community.
Awesome.
So they love to partner with Habitat because at the end of the day, we're helping a hardworking family achieve the dream of home ownership.
And that's, the American dream on this Veterans Day. That's what we are celebrating, part of that. And hopefully this home and this home will go to a veteran in our community, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's walk and talk, because I want to see this. This is a bedroom, right?
This is a bedroom
Okay.
here, yes. Well, that's a beautiful master bedroom.
These are big rooms.
Yes.
So when you are recruiting for families, what are some of the requirements that they can expect if they're going to
So we
apply?
have to adhere to very strict income guidelines,
You don't have to do that.
published income guidelines. Previously, we worked with the Council on Affordable Housing guidelines. Now we work with HUD income guidelines. The town has to designate whether it's a very low, a low, or a moderate income family.
Okay.
It's all part of their fair share plan. They get credits for those things. And so then once we have the specific income limits identified, we affirmatively market this home as is available to a family in a certain income range.
Okay.
And we're looking for a family of a certain size.
Okay.
And then they submit the application, and that's when we begin the process to see if they're a good match. There's a credit background and a criminal background check, but we affirmatively market and we try to reach as many people as possible about these opportunities.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
I wanted to just mention, some of the families that we've helped have come back to us and told us that their current rent was higher than their monthly property taxes. And so it's unbelievable to see that we're helping these families, not only their generation, but then the second generation of families that are now moving into these brand new properties. They're volunteering and they're living in a house that's affordable. I live in Bergen County. I'm a resident here, and I know the property taxes are
ridiculous,
extremely high. But it's not just us homeowners. There are renters that are having such a hard time to find decent, affordable rents. So this really gives the opportunity to renters out there, seniors, veterans, to afford something that's your own. So that's something that I'm very passionate about, and that's why we volunteer our time here.
So here's something that I'm observing. So if you guys can see the hallway, And I think the doorways, these are like accessible to
They're
those in
handy-
wheelchairs,
They're
right?
handicapped accessible.
Handicap accessible.
With certain tweaks, they could become handicapped adaptable.
Nice.
All of our Habitat homes are built that way now. You'll notice that the counters.
Yeah, I was like, what? There was something different. I couldn't really put my finger. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. So that is good to know. Yeah, the wide door frames and wide hallways. This is ideal for anyone who is, needs, additional apparatuses, wheelchairs. Yeah. And, oh wow.
Yes.
Like, I wanna- This is the washroom.
Yes.
Nice big washer and dryer.
Samsung donated those.
Nice. These are big. Everything is brand new. You can smell the paint. There's the paint. Oh, this is the garage. Okay, we can do that last. Oh, yeah. Nice big bathrooms. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can just step right into the shower. Nice. And so here in Bergen County, what are some of the accomplishments that Habitat Bergen has done while here?
So Habitat Bergen has provided 28 homes to families throughout Bergen County. We also have a program that's volunteer supported that's called Critical Home Repairs.
Okay.
Particularly after Superstorm Sandy, we completed over 100 critical home repairs down there, getting people back into their homes as quickly as possible. Bergen County is a very expensive place to live. It's a very difficult place to be a low-income family.
Yeah.
But people have roots here and connections, and it's a wonderful place to live. Habitat was really started at the beginning of the affordable housing movement back in the 70s.
Okay.
And it's around this concept that low-income people spend too much of their annual income on housing.
And that's what keeps them in the cycle of poverty.
And that's why Habitat is about breaking that cycle of
Yeah.
poverty. So we believe people are entitled to a safe and a decent place to live. We also don't think they should spend more than 30%, up to 33% of their annual income on housing.
Okay.
But beyond renting, people who own their own homes, they are more committed to their communities.
Yeah.
They're more involved. There's a sense of pride in home ownership. And I spoke to a woman recently. She raised her 2 boys in her home. And she said they learned how to take care of their home.
Yeah.
And they took pride in home ownership. And it's something that I could have never given them if I had been renting all of these 20 years.
Yeah.
And beyond that, they're building equity.
Yeah.
And they're able to move forward. We had a family share with us recently that when they moved into their home in Waldwick, I think it was back in 2013, their son was going into 9th grade. And he was a good student, but he was struggling in the area that they came from. So the biggest blessing, he said, was that their Habitat home gave their son a door to shut.
Yeah.
And he had his own bedroom to quietly study. He excelled in high school.
Yeah.
He excelled in college, and he's a 3rd-year medical student.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that's the Habitat story. It's about moving forward. We were started actually in the hills of Georgia back in the 70s. A couple named Linda and Millard Fuller, they were very active Christians. They wanted to dedicate their lives to helping people move forward. And they started building these simple little decent homes.
Yeah.
And they realized that was their calling. And they sold them with interest-free mortgages. That mortgage income would support the future builds. And that's essentially where we are.
Okay.
All of these years later, although our mortgage income in Bergen County doesn't quite help us build these homes, it only represents about 10 to 12% of our annual income.
And how do you make up some of the difference with that?
Fundraising.
Yeah.
So we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We host events. Obviously, the land of events in COVID, New Jersey, we had to pivot. We had to reschedule our gala into the spring. We're doing some smaller virtual events. We're trying to, be in front of our people and connect with them and individuals. To really let them know that they can have a direct impact on someone right here in their community. There's many needs in Bergen County.
Yeah.
Some individuals don't know that. So we do direct mail, we do events, We apply to private and corporate foundations for funding, sponsorship. We do it all of those nonprofit revenue activities.
Nice. Let's go on to I guess it's the garage. So this is 2 bedrooms.
This is 2 bedrooms,
Okay.
and it's the ranch.
Okay.
The next property is a duplex.
Oh, okay. I'll follow you.
And there is landscaping in Bergen County, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I left it in a hail of
But this will be their
leaf blowers.
garage.
Yeah. Oh, nice. This is a 1-car garage,
This is the home
paved
itself.
driveway. Let me back up so you guys can see the whole house. Very beautiful house.
It's beautiful.
We are out here in Washington Township, New Jersey. Beautiful home. It's loud out here though. But yeah, this is a really, oh wow, so it's like, okay. So we're getting another tour of, I like this door. Oh, and this is 2-story.
This is the duplex.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. It's fancy
And
business.
we like to say in Habitat, it's not a handout, it's a hand up. So that's one of the things that we're hoping with the story that Maureen just shared with you with the son. It's just helping people and then helping their kids change their lives.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is amazing. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, you guys can't tell from my raggedy phone, but it's like a pretty grand, like, walk-in, and it goes all the way back. I don't know if you guys can get a scope of how big this place is, but it's huge.
It's 1,400 square feet.
Sheesh.
Yes.
I need to apply myself.
This is like the closet.
Okay, coat closet.
There's another closet there, correct, Maureen? Behind you.
Yes.
Yes, it's actually like a storage area. It's got the utility,
Oh, utility closet.
here.
Oh, nice,
It's a
okay.
utility closet.
Okay, so a few questions so as you know, Bergen in Color, our primary audience is African American women in this area, Black and brown people in this area. And so for those of us who have not considered applying for something like Habitat for Humanity, what would you tell that type of person that has never considered it? Maybe they served and they just kind of, stay under the radar, or maybe they haven't served, they're a senior or a low-income person, and have never considered themselves as a Habitat for Humanity eligible person or
So
family.
we would encourage them to visit the website. Our contact information, my contact information is on the website too. Feel free to reach out to us directly. There are 1,300 Habitat affiliates across the country, and we come in all shapes and sizes. Our affiliate is one of the smaller affiliates. We don't have the capacity to keep a waiting list, for example. Some other larger affiliates do. But I would encourage them to visit our website. There's also, Passaic County has a Habitat, Morris area Habitat. There's 14 affiliates in New Jersey. So if someone was interested in moving to another part of the state, they can certainly do that. One of our recruitment efforts has been to reach out to other parts of the state to make people aware that we're here, and our affordable housing opportunities are here. But it's very much a numbers game, to be quite candid.
Yeah.
They have to fit within certain low income requirements, and that their background is rigorously checked and verified.
Okay.
So it's just like applying for a mortgage.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
lot of
yeah, it is a mortgage.
Yeah.
There's zero interest rate.
There's a lot of paperwork, but we try to hold your hand through the whole process and provide as many services as possible. For example, several of the documents need to be notarized. We do have one of our staff member is notarized. We can help you with that. Yes.
And if I could just add also, because I know Bergen in Color does other counties, like you're Bergen, Hudson, Passaic. So if you're not in Bergen County and you are interested and you meet the criteria income-wise, or you're a veteran, or you're a senior of low and moderate, it doesn't have to mean that you're a Bergen County resident.
Okay.
We're looking for applicants for units. So please reach out to us. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and like Maureen said, you can email her and go to our website. It's so important, and subscribe so you can get notifications when we have another property up for sale, which is going to happen really soon.
Yeah, so
please.
everyone knows, again, the veteran project in Westwood, it's going to be for a moderate income family.
Okay.
For people who are familiar with affordable housing, again, I referenced earlier, low income category, low income, very low, low, and moderate. That's a moderate category, so it's a little bit more realistic number for people to actually earn that amount of money in that category. And it's a 3-bedroom home, so we're looking for 3 to 5 people in the household. And we will begin advertising that over the next few weeks.
All right, let's keep looking, because this house, I love this house. It's so big, I could do like a whole cartwheel going that way.
So this is the entrance to the garage, and then you have your washer and dryer, again donated by Samsung.
Nice.
We have a board member who is representing.
And this
Samsung.
is also a one car? Yeah.
Yes, 1-car garage.
But you get like more space than the usual 1-car garage.
Yeah, they can.
You can actually come out your car.
Yes, 100%.
Most of the 1-car garages in my neighborhood, you have to kind of like wiggle your way out the side.
Another storage right
Oh, lots of
underneath the
storage.
stairs.
So, quick question while we walk and talk. Oh, this is a nice kitchen. I know one of the things that you guys said in our previous conversations is that you don't necessarily have to be, married or with kids. Can singles qualify for any of the properties?
We did open these properties up for a single. We are reviewing the income limits with the local municipality, so this we'll be opening up advertising for these 2 units again in the next few weeks. We would be looking for 2 to 4 people to live in this home. But there are instances, for example, we are in discussion with the local municipality about building condominiums for seniors. So they would be 1-bedroom apartments. We build single families. We build, this is a 4-plex, this project here. We build duplexes. We rehabilitated an old farmhouse in Waldwick and converted it into 4 townhomes.
Nice.
So whatever we're working with, many times when a municipality gives us land, it's a little less than perfect, and we sort of have to back out of what they've given us. We built a very narrow home in Bergenfield in 2015 because the lot size was very irregular. There was a stream running through it.
Oh no.
So we had a very creative architect back out of that lot's dimension, and we built a beautiful 1,500 square foot 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Bergenfield for a family.
Nice. We have a few questions coming in actually. So so when is the next build?
So our current build is in Westwood.
Okay. And that was the and we'll go back when we loop back around. There's a build going on in Westwood, and we had the mock-up in the earlier in the cast. So, and then the other question was, how many units are there? Which you just answered that, or did you? 2.
There are 2 units here. We're in the process of reestablishing what those income limits are. So these 2 units will be advertised probably a month or 2 out. It takes some time to work out the legalities with the municipality and their fair share agreement, but we will be advertising these 2 units, both 2 bedrooms, hopefully early in the new year.
Awesome. Let's see the bathroom, and I can totally see like would they be able?
Floor,
oh gosh, you're making me do stairs.
So this is the bathroom. One of the other stories that we would like to share is also with our Teaneck property. We had a family living there for over like 20 years.
25 years.
25 years.
Is that the one that was built in 97? Was that Teaneck?
It was reconstructed in 1997. So that was our very first Habitat Bergen build. Teaneck had abandoned an old firehouse that was in a suburban location. And they asked us if we wanted it. It was still structurally sound. So we retrofitted it into 2 4-bedroom units.
Okay.
4 bedrooms in Teaneck.
Oh, nice.
And how many bathrooms? It was two and a half.
You don't hardly ever find that.
No.
You don't. So
Yeah.
so that family moved away.
Uh-huh.
Again, our homes are permanently deeded affordable, and in the contract, we asked them to give us first right of refusal to purchase the
it
home.
back.
So this family lived there for 23 years. They raised 3 daughters who all went on to higher education and moved out of the area, and the mom wanted to follow the daughters. So we repurchased the home back. We made some minor home repairs, and we advertised that 4-bedroom unit. And a lovely family who was crammed into a very tiny apartment with a 6th grader and a 9th grader are moving into that apartment, and they actually will be there before the holidays.
Yay!
And Bergen Color will showcase that family later on in the month.
I can't wait.
It's a very heartwarming story of a beautiful family.
We need more good, positive Christmas stories from local people like that. I can't wait.
Yes. And I just think that person who sold it back to us, you know, knowing that you're giving it back to another family who has kids that are looking to enjoy that house with all the space that it has. And now the kids have their own room with the virtual learning to block out all the noise. I think it's just a beautiful story.
Paying it forward.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see the rest. And this is a 3-bedroom?
This is a
2-bedroom.
2-bedroom.
So
Oh.
1 bedroom down here.
Okay. This place is huge. So when people apply, when the applications become available, they would be moving in at, you're leaving? Okay. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Any final words before you head out?
Just please visit our website here at Bergen Habitat. Please come and join some of our builds. You know anything that you donate is going to a great cause here in Bergen County. Affordable housing is needed. We want to make it affordable for individuals here. And thank you, Bergen in Color. Thank you, Maureen, Cameron, and thank you, our board members, for all their dedication, and all our corporate sponsors. We appreciate your support and hope that you can continue that.
All right. Thank you so much, Roxanne.
right.
We're still going to keep going.
Yes.
Have a good one. I'm going to head upstairs. That was Roxanne Camejo. She is the board of directors, right?
She's the board president.
Board president
Yes.
for Habitat Bergen.
Yes.
And we are now upstairs. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Oh, this is the master bedroom?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There isn't a bathroom up here, but there is the infrastructure to add a bathroom up here if the family was able to do that.
This is so different, like the layout.
Very different, yes.
Yeah. This could be like a little reading nook or office.
So the other family that lives in this unit presently, he is a DJ and a singer and a vocalist. And he has his equipment set up here, and he has a room divider up.
Okay.
So when I Zoom call him, I can tell that he's in this little
enclave. Okay,
yes,
nice. And then this is enough for your bed and night tables or a desk right here, and then your large closet.
Yeah.
Nice. And you said that there's room for a bathroom.
So there's empty space here that can be. A bathroom could be put in here.
Okay.
It wouldn't be for a bedroom. There's no place for a window or an egress window. Yeah. So, but that is here. But there's certain standards that we have to adhere to, for habitat standards. We don't build fancy homes.
Yeah.
We actually don't tend to not want to build homes even with a garage.
Okay.
They're supposed to be simple and decent. However, we're working with local municipalities that
have their own
rules.
requirements. Yeah.
Yes, so most require an attached garage. So the rules can be bent in certain cases based on whatever the geography dictates.
Okay. So when the person, they purchase the home, they live here, they can make upgrades or
sure,
as any other
just
homeowner,
like
right?
Any other homeowner.
Okay, so
yes, and another area that we support our future homeowners is that we have great volunteer attorneys that help us with our buying and our selling, which is another huge savings for the families.
Okay.
And we help support them through the process.
Okay. All right. Let's head back downstairs. I want to see the back patio.
Okay.
Somebody's going to have a wonderful life in these homes.
Sure.
And I like the selection of like the wood. This is like a bleached oak or something? Is that what it is?
It's like a bleach show in here. This is vinyl tile. It's very comfortable and easy to maintain.
Yeah.
We've been very happy. These homes were built on a slab, like most of our homes are. And they include a lovely little patio here.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, and then there's your neighbors right there.
There's our neighbors there. Yes. Homeschool.
Air conditioning. Oh, yeah. It's warm today. And this is the backyard. Very nice. Love it.
Yes. So these bushes were planted for privacy in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, this is very new too.
Yes.
When was this one built?
We finished it like a year ago.
Okay, so it's very new.
Yes.
Nice. So, let's see. We're doing good on time. So what are some of the things that you want people to know just in general about the programs, about, you mentioned like that Habitat also has things like the Women Build, which provides instruction about, general life skills. You have financial literacy and some of those other programs. Tell us about some of the other things that Habitat does besides build houses.
Sure. So as part of the selection process, homeowners do participate in some training to help them have the tools necessary to be good homeowners. But Habitat, our affiliate overall, in addition to some of those committees of the board that Roxanne talked about that really help us do the heavy lifting with finding our homeowners, we have our Women's Build initiative, and many habitats across the country have that. Women love to come out and build. So in a perfect world, they'd be out building and swinging a hammer. But in addition to that, the Women's Build group, they do other empowering experiences.
Yeah.
For example, they host do-it-yourself workshops. They charge a nominal fee. All the fees go towards Habitat Bergen and supporting our building initiatives. But for example, just last night, they went to an automotive shop over in Westwood where they learned about tires and changing a tire, basic automotive knowledge. They recently hosted a do-it-yourself electrical workshop to teach women basic electrical repairs that they can do on their own, or do-it-yourself upholstery. But the Women's Build, they don't just stop there in terms of do-it-yourself. They love a good party. They like to go out and sip and paint, or they had a baking event last year as well. But basically, they're a group of women from all different backgrounds who just love to be with one another and support the mission of Habitat, and they just feel very good about it.
Awesome. But let's do this in the kitchen. Let's close out in the kitchen because I love these kitchens. These kitchens are so nice. Let me look at this fridge. I'm fridge shopping myself. Nice.
Yeah.
And Samsung donated these appliances.
Thank you, Samsung. They've been big supporters of Habitat through the years.
I'm nosy, I'm sorry.
We just appreciate their partnership.
So, while I do my final tour, what are the these are like a quartzite, what is?
Yeah, I think it's an onyx.
Oh, nice. Okay, big fam, so we came here to show you guys some of the things that are available here in Bergen County, that if you apply, if you qualify, if you're looking for a house and you meet the requirements, you can live in something like this, which is to me it's fabulous. I love it. This is a really well thought out, I guess, fourplex.
Yeah, so we had a local architect donate his services to kind of best utilize the lot. So this lot, for example, was a VFW hall that was in this lot.
Oh, wow.
It was in disrepair. The VFW gave the building and the site to the local municipality. That's when they reached out to us to say, Habitat, would you help us meet our affordable housing obligations? Which we're always thrilled to do. And so they raised the building, and at that point we came in and we built everything on a slab.
Okay. So I have another question. What are the prices? Do you disclose that on?
So right now we're in the process of resetting the prices for these units. So it's not something I can share now, but we hope to complete our discussions with the municipality and their their fair share plan soon.
Okay.
So if you viewers want to just check our website, hopefully by mid-December we'll have more definitive information,
Okay.
the specific price of the house, and the income limits required.
Okay.
And the math is very simple because it's a zero interest mortgage. So
Okay.
it's 360 divided by whatever it is that mortgage is. As Roxanne said earlier, in some instances, local property taxes are higher than the mortgage.
Yeah.
In this case, but just like any mortgage, you would need to save. Once the family is selected, they do need to save some cash for escrow funds for future property taxes. Typically, a quarter of a year property taxes, 2 months of escrow for homeowner insurance, and 2 months of escrow for taxes. No, I said taxes. What am I forgetting?
Insurance?
Insurance? Yes. So when we close, they actually pay insurance up to 1 year.
Oh,
and then
okay.
moving forward, month in and month out, they escrow for the insurance and the property taxes.
Okay, great. So hopefully that answers your question. So we're gonna close out. You did great, Maureen. We were so worried. Let me turn this around so we could both be in the shot. We were so worried that we weren't going to be able to fill the hour, but you did awesome. Thank you for the tour today.
Good.
And just tell us how we can get in touch with you if we have questions.
Visit our website, sign up for our mailing list, so you'll receive newsletters from us and outreach to us. If you give us that information, we can also mail you information. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're trying to get better on LinkedIn, but you certainly can find us there as well. We try to do as much as possible with a small staff, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will get back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Maureen.
Thank you.
This was like a lot of fun. This was fun. I love looking at homes, and this, like the programs that they have available through Habitat for Humanity. This is a long time organization. The Carters, the President Carter, and
it's his favorite charity.
Yeah, it's his favorite charity. That's how I got familiar with it, because of the coverage through President Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
So this is something that when you see these homes and you see that people that really deserve these homes are going to potentially live in these homes, that is really the reason why I was so on board with partnering with Habitat Bergen to share with you guys what they do here in our community, because I've been familiar with them in other cities that I've lived in, but it's good to know that there's something like that here in Bergen County and that we have access to it as well. So
visit our website. There's 2 important buttons there. One is donate. We need your support in order to build these homes. And then the other is the volunteer portal. And that is updated continuously with volunteer activities. So if you don't see an opportunity there now today, for example, please check back in the future. And we just really encourage you to consider supporting the organization. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to wrap up. Thank you for watching today's Bergen in Color Live, and thank you for joining us on this little adventure today. Join our mailing list at www.bergenincolor.com. And if you have any pictures or any fun stuff that you've seen throughout the week, go ahead and share that with us at publisher@bergenincolor.com as well. If you have events coming up, email those to me at eventcalendar@bergenincolor, and we'll get those out for you. Thank you for joining us at Bergen in Color, where we connect you to the diversity of Bergen County and beyond. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Well, that's a lot of fun.